Hey, what's going on YouTube? And welcome to Free Pull Friday, where the pulls are free and we don't complain because they're free, or do we because the pulls are bad? I think maybe sometimes it's a little bit of both, and we do have a lot of them, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I will say right now that I have not actually pulled all of the tickets out of the farming event, so I do actually have quite a bit left to do. And that will mean that we'll actually have some tickets for next Friday as well, which is exciting. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can start getting right now, and maybe we'll pick up some cool stuff along the way. So far on this first pull looks like nothing. And then I want to point out a couple of things that I have observed about the event that just seem to be going wrong. But I'll talk about that as we get closer to the end of the video. Right now I want to just focus on these free pulls, because we have a bunch, including several guaranteeds. Because beating Kefka yesterday meant that I have a couple of guaranteed Neo tickets, so that's exciting. Will they be guaranteed to be bad units, though? That's the question. Or will we get something kind of good? There's not a ton that I'm like dying to have at this point. I would not mind, another copy of Zon would be helpful, just because I could use the Lapis replica to get closer to EX3. More Ethne would not be bad. Here we go. Here's one. That is not one that I was looking forward to. I already have EX3 and was bad before they even got started. Unfortunate. Could not be so cute. Alrighty, let's keep going. But yeah, I wouldn't mind the new units. I would not mind like Clive or mainly just Clive, or the new Rain or the new Tyvis. I mean, I have EX2, so that's not EX. It's not a total waste, but you know. Don't really feel like I need EX3 of Vanille at this point. Could be wrong. So far, we're up to 2 Neos, though. Out of, like, what was that, 46 tickets? Not a terrible rate. Here's 3. Milo's another dud. So far, the 3 that we've gotten have not been particularly exciting. Again, already EX3, just not helpful. Just like Milo. I just do want to move quickly so I can show you some of the concerns that I'm having about the current event. All right, nothing here. All right, we're going to move on to 10+1s now. So here's a regular 10+1. Then we've got a few guaranteeds. Yeah, nothing really to report here. And then we've got some guaranteed. So there's at least three more coming out of these tickets. Let's see what we can pick up. Dark Nightwing. Yeah. He's a fun unit, I think, but I just already have EX3. He was even a unit that I pulled a little bit for to try and get back in the day. I just, don't need him now. Alright, so that's 4 Neos total. Here's number 5. And 6. Cool. I think mine is EX2, so that's. I mean, I don't think I have EX3. Cool. There's number 5. I mean, I think she's a fun unit. See what number 6 is. Yeah, not exciting. Number 6, a unit they gave out for free twice. All right, here's number 7. Yeah, I already have EX3. Not super useful. Has a couple of like niche things that she can do though. Cool. All right, and then from here we're going to be going on to the ones on the rare summon page. So we have a red, I believe. Here's a red. This will be Neo Vision number 8. Although this is probably going to be like Cloud remake. Exactly, super old. Is what it is. And then we've got, I think, no purples, and then we have a green. So yeah, here's my last one, and then we'll talk about some things that I think are important to note. And yeah. Man, oh, I just got one of these yesterday too. Like, I do not need more of this. It's just they keep shoving them down my throat. Like, take our icebreaker. He's cool though. All right, so that's pretty much it as far as the video, the summons go. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over to some things that I want to show you real quick. One is just that the shop for the current event is really cool. But it's all the way at the bottom. So like, why is it like all the way at the bottom of the exchanges, right? Very strange. But there's a couple things that are really cool here. One is that there's like a lot of just tons and tons of stuff that you can get, including Emperor Gigantars and prisms and star quartz and keys and whatever. But the really cool stuff is all the way down here. Like, there's all this armory stuff. So like the Ready Steady Garb, Magical Misdirection Trench, Reclaim Serenity, Way of the Samurai, a bunch of killer materials. All these things are really good. So I'm focusing on the killers first, just because I like killers, and then I'll focus on like the utility stuff. But there's some of these things were in the old armory, the armory that I just never got. So I was able to grab the Ready Steady Garb, and the trench coat and the mantle, just because I never got them before. So it's neat that they're here. But there's just a couple things that are concerning. One, well, actually, this is really good too. The Vision Card Select ticket, you can get 2 of these in exchange for any like a bunch of the like paid Vision cards that you could only get by spending Lapis, which is really good. Some are better than others, but definitely grab these and pick up some cool Vision cards. However, one thing that's really concerning is right here. So it says Tyvus and Yish fragments, Tyvus and Yish, right? Fiend of the Return fragments, Fiend of the Return. Snovlinka fragments. Tyvus fragments, Deity of War Tyvus fragments. As you can see, I bought these. I was super excited because I saw Deity of War Tyvus fragments. But it turns out that these were for the old Tyvus, the original Tyvus. So like, the sad thing about that for me is that this would have been EX3 Deity of War Tyvus, and that's why I grabbed them. But it was for the old Tyvus. So I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but definitely keep an eye out for that. Like, if you're excited about this, it seems to be linked to old Tyvus, not Deity of War Tyvus. And at this point, I do expect them to do something about that. Like, oops, we're sorry, here's your currency back. Not like me specifically, but like to the global community. Like, I assume there'll be some sort of announcement or a post or something like that in the news, that, hey, we made a mistake and here's what we're gonna do about it. Just because it is a big deal. Like, those are very different things. And you could argue, well, they're not gonna put premium fragments in here. Star player Titus. Well, no, he's an NVA, isn't he? It's hard to say. I got the Snovlinka ones too, as you can see, and Tyvus and Yish. Well, Fina's a premium unit, so they put premium fragments right here. Yeah, the same amount too, and the same price. So like, I could totally see them putting Deity of War Tyvus in here. I'm not really sure what the mix-up is, but there seems to be lots of things like that. For example, I can't even go and look at it really quick. Hold on, I had to clear out some inventory. Sorry about that. I had to clear out some units and then vision cards because I was overloaded, which is a whole other issue. So if you go to the, well, first of all, apparently like this event does not, seemingly does not give bonus points. Everyone just gets the same amount of bonus, like no matter what units you bring, which is like, okay. But like the exchange button does not work. But also if you go into the event point rewards, it gives out purple Obnixus drops, which are not a shop that's open. Return to Insomnia, which is a event that does not actually exist anymore. It was from the Final Fantasy 15 that does not. Why are we getting Return to Insomnia certificates mixed in with Land of Swarming Omega? It's just it's like there's just lots of little things that seem to have been like mixed up in the details, and so I hope that they're gonna look at these and address them. From what I understand, there's the Clash of Wills button just like crashes the game. I'm not gonna try and find out, but like this button right here, from what I understand, when you push it, it crashes the game. I haven't tried it. I mean, I don't use that button really, but shoot, let's find out. Look at that. It crashes the game. Yeah. I just hope that they look at some of these things and get them fixed up, because I mean, what seems to have been a small update to the game, just adding one event and a couple characters, really seems to have thrown the game for a loop. So I hope they're able to look at that. Anyway, I hope your free pulls go well. I hope hopefully you can raise some concern for some of these issues too, yeah, hope we can get this fixed up here. We'll see. See you next time.